Hi everyone, it's Ken here from the Ken's Tech Tips website, and I'm here today with the Samsung Galaxy Note, which is a new device from Samsung. It has a 5.3 inch display. So what Samsung say is that so this is the device which has just come out. Now, what Samsung say is this device is kind of somewhere between a smartphone and a tablet. So it's a 5.3 inch HD Super AMOLED display. Just to give you an idea of how that compares, this here on the left hand side is a smartphone. This has a 4-inch display. This is a tablet, so this is a Samsung Galaxy Tab. This is a 7-inch display, and this is also a tablet. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, and as the name suggests, this is a 10.1 inch display. Now, one of the benefits of a smartphone such as this is it's very, very easy to put this in your pocket. It's great for being able to access your internet, email, text messages, all of that information on the go. Wherever you are, you'll be able to access all of this information. With a tablet, now tablets are great because you can use them at home on the sofa, and you can watch, whether you're watching movies, looking at pictures, or simply playing games, you get a really nice experience. Now, the idea behind the Samsung Galaxy Note is you really get the best of the smartphone. So you get the portability of a smartphone, but you also get the great multimedia features of a tablet. So you can imagine that this device is placed between here, and it kind of tries to give the best of both worlds. So how does it do that? Well, first of all, it is bigger than a normal smartphone, but it's still easily pocketable. So it's only 9.65 millimeters thick. So it is a bit thinner than a typical tablet, roughly the same thickness as a normal smartphone, but it will fit in your pocket very easily. The display is very high resolution, so this is why it's called HD Super AMOLED. The display has a resolution of 1280 by 800. So that's a WXGA resolution. That's the same resolution as the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 over here. So you get the same number of pixels, but in the smaller amount of space. For comparison, the iPad 2 has a 1024 by 768 display. So that is actually the iPad 2 has a lower resolution display than the Samsung Galaxy Note does here. So just to go through some of the other features of the device. So it has a 1.4 gigahertz dual core processor. So that means it's very fast. So perhaps I can demonstrate by running a benchmark right here. So what this is going to do is this is going to test lots of different features of the phone. This is a standard benchmarking program called Quadrant Standard, and you can use it to compare the performance of this device against other devices which are currently there on the market. So the iPhone 4S is a dual-core 1 GHz processor. The Samsung Galaxy S2 has a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, and this Samsung Galaxy Note has a 1.4 GHz dual-core processor. So we do expect to get some very good scores with this device. So what have we got here? We've got a quadrant standard score of 4056, and you can actually just see here there's a pie chart comparison here. So here you've got the Nexus 1 down here, and then you've got some other devices here. You've got the Nexus 1 original. This is Nexus 1 with Android 2.1. This is the HTC Desire. At the bottom here you've got the HTC Magic. So in fact the Galaxy Note has an absolutely incredible score. According to this chart, it does very, very well. So that means it's very fast. You'll notice it's not just the processing that's fast. This phone supports HSPA+, so you can do downloads up to 21 megabits per second. So if you're on free in the UK or something like that, then you can get very good download speeds. O2 also support HSPA+ and so on. It supports Wi-Fi like you expect, and the standard connection technology is Bluetooth, Bluetooth, GPS, whatever. what else? Inside the device has a 16 gigabytes of internal storage. You can add a micro SD card slot of up to 32 gigabytes, so that will allow you to expand the memory very easily. On the back of the device we have an 8 megapixel camera here with an LED flash, so that's great for taking photos in low light conditions and so on. On the front, I should add also that you can do full high definition video recording here, so you can do 1080p, so full high definition video recording. You get some really nice videos from this device. On the front here, you've got a 2 megapixel camera, so that's mainly for video callings, whether it's Skype, Google Talk, whatever, but yeah, you can use that. The device itself runs Android 2.3, so this is Gingerbread, but it's got the Samsung TouchWiz user interface, so that has got the enhancements such as being able to scroll through all the widgets very quickly, being able to dynamically resize your widgets, things like that. So these features like this aren't in the stock Gingerbread, in the original Gingerbread, but you will find it in the Samsung version. Because it's just Android, that means you get all the cool features such as Google Maps and so on. The unique feature about a Samsung Galaxy Note is if we turn it around, and you see here, we can actually pull out a stylus. So there's actually a stylus which is built into the back of the device, and this is called the S Pen. This is, well, I call it